heat number 1. We're live in Huntington Beach. This is the Vans U.S. Open of surfing, an epic showdown. Lakey Peterson versus Sage Erickson. Here you see the matchup.
I've been waiting about 3 days for this to go, and as you can see, it is heating up in the water. Lakey Peterson starting off her campaign in the semi-final heat. She said that she was really looking forward to matching up with her good friend, Sage Erickson.
Here we go. Sage Erickson has priority. She uses it. Her backhand has been whip snap sharp throughout this competition. That was a bumpy face of that wave. Doesn't even think about trying to make the transition from outside to inside.
Lakey Peterson, coming off that injury, really puts it all into perspective. I mean, as we have another look at Sage whipping and just wanting to find that little bit of sizzle on that end section, has a lot of, bump to contend with. Your mental space before hitting the water this morning.
Lakey Peterson does have priority. Sage Erickson has to give way. Here goes Lakey's sharp backhand attack as she snaps her way down the line. 3 successfully completed turns. You could tell she was gaining momentum as she went down the line, adding a little bit something extra to each one of those turns. That's going to be a great score for Lakey Peterson.
Just have another look at this approach from Lakey. Just looking so sharp. I mean, I would have to say that surfing on your backhand after suffering an ankle injury, that's really where it might niggle, especially on smaller waves. You can see, the force that you're putting your joints through, and just the torque that she finds through her knees and ankles, and just relying on her body to create that momentum through these turns.
I've always been a huge fan of Lakey's style. I love the back knee especially. You see it kind of bent in, giving her that spring to pop off through those backside turns. Hands are right in that perfect spot. She's at it again, spins around on a little medium insider. That's an illustration of maybe the strategy she has coming in this heat. Catch anything that comes at you. And she's got the front row seat to Sage Erickson, who's up and down. That could have opened the door now for priority. Keely Andrews, Stephanie Gilmore, Malia Manuel.
Let's have a look here. Lakey, quick hit there. So backing up that 717 with a 3.5. She's still in the quarterfinals here, but she hasn't had the season start that she's used to. We could see a new world title contender this year.
That's exciting. Speaking of exciting, Sage Erickson, her backhand has been electric throughout this entire event. Looks like she's putting it back together. She needs a 5.35 to get back into this heat, but Lakey Peterson keeps the pressure on her backhand. Going down the line, and she's going to opt out to try to maintain that priority. 18 minutes, 20 seconds ago. These 30-minute heats are flying by.
It's crazy, I mean, how the time will just drain. Look at Lakey. She's coming into this one with a lot of speed, kicks out, like we said, wants to maintain that priority. And Sage, we know her backhand is something that she sees as an advantage to her. Quick snap under the lip there.
You see the average heat score for Sage Erickson in that 11.5 range, and Sage now having a paddle. This is without priority. See with that narrow stance, she really has the swing that brings her through that bottom turn. It's almost like she's swinging a golf club. You see her get her hips into it, then you see with Lakey, but Lakey seems to have more of that pop, the quick bottom turn to top turn reaction time.
Yeah, the flow in Sage's surfing is very impressive. You mentioned that narrow stance. It doesn't give her, that squat look to her surfing. The style is not compromised while she finds that wind up. That turn right there, throws a lot of spray, brings it around again, so just maintains that speed and rhythm.
I think that's why she is definitely among the fan favorites, no doubt. Answering back yet again, Lakey Peterson. You see that more kind of precision, clinical approach looming large in the background. Here goes Sage Erickson trying to fight back. This was a 5.6.
Yeah, Sage trying to find some form here. We talk about that flow. That's just so pleasing. Maybe it's so hard here at Huntington just to get the bottom turn put into this wave.
Ooh, live action. Quick little bouncy wave for Sage.
This is the wave that Sage was looking at to get her into that first place spot.
You want to get that jersey. Here we go. Here's a look at your heat recap for quarterfinal. Heat number 1, women's CT.
Lakey Peterson hot off the heels of that ankle injury, just coming back with full force, just ticking through the rounds, trying to find that inside connection. She's just putting all of her heart and soul into this event. You can see the scratch paddle there from Sage Erickson, good friend of Lakey Peterson, but not right now. In these 30 minutes, they want to do battle, and Sage has been doing battle and surfing beautifully. She just needs to find that 6.91 that'll get her ahead of this lady, Lakey Peterson, who has been peeling off some of the better maneuvers in this heat.
Now, here's where the decisions have to be made for Lakey Peterson. Do you exercise your priority with 1:20 to go? Lakey Peterson having a dig a little bit late on the takeoff. She does fit in one snap. It wasn't super clean, and that leaves Sage Erickson out the back now. Super tense. As Sage Erickson now has an opportunity. She's got to take this wave. 48 seconds to go. Get in quick, stand up quick, make full use. Almost misses it, but Sage Erickson now swinging it quick. Backside whip, gets around this section. Hoping for this wave to build. One more quick snap. Fades down to the bottom. Now she's hustling for the connection. I hear some clapping going on. She needed a big score, a 6.91 with 25 seconds to go. No pressure, Rosie. Did she get it?
Wow, this is hectic. I mean, we saw Sage against Sally Fitzgibbons with the pressure on her shoulders get the score in the final moments. It was clutch. I don't know if that was enough from Sage Erickson. I'm just not sure that that wave gave her that bit of critical section to really combo up those big maneuvers. Let's have another look at it now. She had a lot of speed and a lot of whip through that first turn. I did like that a lot, and then this is the second turn from her. 6.91 required. I mean, it's going to be extremely close.
Channeling Devo on that first turn, whipping it. And then the second turn, that's where we could kind of question how hard she went. That section wasn't going to give her, license to kill. So she kind of just went up and 80%ed it, if you will.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to swallow. The opportunity was there for Sage Erickson. If she doesn't get the score, even for Lakey Peterson, she left that opportunity wide open there for Sage Erickson.
Almost, but almost doesn't count when it comes to heat scores. A 5.57 for Sage Erickson. That means coming back from injury straight into the semifinals, Lakey Peterson